What's up, G-Fam? This is Gifted here, and welcome back to another episode, another review, another reaction. Guys, today we're going to be reacting, not just reacting, but analyzing as well, and we will try to break down Tom Macdonald Snowflakes. Now, this one is currently trending on number 7, so it's obviously getting a lot of love. So we're gonna be checking this out. We know that Tom Macdonald is known to be a controversial rapper. But yeah, I want to analyze and break down a little bit of maybe what my personal opinion might be. You guys are more than welcome to correct me down in the comment section. But before we press that juicy play button, guys, if you're new to my channel, I welcome you to my channel. If you consider subscribing, it would be so amazing. Someone on the video, you liking what you see, look at the thumbs up and be like, wow, I would truly appreciate that. But without further ado, let's get into what we came here for. And that is Tom Macdonald Snowflakes. Let's see what we got here. This is obviously sound like it's gonna be one of those controversial, for sure, controversial songs. But since we're already here, bam, might as well drop it a like and help it with the YouTube algorithm. And let's get it. Alright, Tom equals trash. He does has a lot of haters due to some of his beliefs and views and political views as well. So
if you lie to the government, they'll put you in prison. But when they lie to all of us, it's called being a politician. You think
true. You lie to the government, you go to prison. They can lie to us at any point in time. Doesn't matter, right?
Taking guns away will save our kids from the killings, but you're pro-choice. Abortion kills way more children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration.
You're pro-choice that it kills more children, right? But I understand. I don't know what is his personal view on that. I think he's not pro-choice. But I think that a girl should be able to do what she wants with her body. It's her body at the end of the day. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna leave at. That is my view on that.
More children. If America's so terrible and racist, it probably isn't safe to encourage immigration. Just saying, all the contradictions are embarrassing. You know who hates America the most? Americans. Trigger warnings used to.
Facts. That can't even argue with that. Yes. The people who hate America the most, it tends to be Americans, and it's just, well, and I think it is a certain group of people, right? It's the people with technically with the most amount of freedom, technically those that, it tends to be those that didn't serve at all in the United States, military or so. Sometimes it is those as well, but I'm saying mostly from what group of people I've heard of from. Again, not saying in particular, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
To be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preach.
Bro, that was vicious, bro.
The warnings used to be on TV for seizures, and now they're everywhere to protect millennials' feelings. He, she, his, him, hers, them, they. Screw a pronoun, cause everyone's a retard these days. I hear him preaching at the
Oh, Tom. Oh, man. Tom is a very smart individual. I got to meet Tom once and talk to him for about an hour or so. And it was actually, he was a trip. And he's a very smart person. You can tell when you talk to him that, he's a smart guy and definitely has, he has his own beliefs, and, which at the end of the day, I respect anybody's beliefs. But yeah, he's character. He's definitely a character.
Protest that hatred's the problem, but hating straight men, white folks, and Christians is common. Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. They preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here. Elections,
and they have a platform to do it. And that's that's the whole thing about the cancel culture, right? It's about deplatforming people so they don't spread certain things. But Coca-Cola is kind of agreeing with the cancel culture. Therefore, now Coca-Cola is stronger than ever, right?
Be less white, they preach intolerance, but if you disagree, they fight. There's a race war here, elections based on fear. Black lives only matter once every 4 years. Soldiers died for this country and every one of us benefits. Give welfare to the bums and forget about the veterans. Black folks and white folks divided by the news, but we are all the same, we are red, white, and blue. Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
Yeah, it's true. The whole, you know, Black Lives Matter, I think that is a subject that is usually brought up when it's almost election time. And it's definitely, it is heard of throughout years, but it's usually, I feel like it's typically more brought up on the times when it's election time. That's when I feel that it's like, it usually, the topic really comes strong about roughly around those times.
Ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too.
And yeah, well, you know, that's true. We are ashamed of people that, you know, kind of, you know, I understand that this country is not perfect and it's far from perfect, but it is, I would say it is a good country, to be honest.
Colors so fake, oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes, whoa. You can make us see it your way, no way. Gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store.
Facts, bro. Facts. Facts. The system, I believe it. I believe it that the system is meant to keep us under. I'm a firm believer for that. Firm believer of that.
They set us up to fail, that's what they built the system for. Put an ammunition shop across the street from a liquor store. Empowering women used to be different than this before. The role models got OnlyFans or dance on a stripper pole. Screw it, I ain't tripping, I don't mean to be mean, but if our children are the future, then our future is bleak. They take an Adderall to focus, hit McDonald's to eat. They're addicted to phones and they take Xanax to sleep.
Yo, they got us in the constant loop. They got us in the constant loop. And that's true. And listen, this is nothing against like the whole OnlyFans girls or whatever, or the sex workers, right? But it's true. It's like, man, listen, I respect it. That's your choice. That's what you do. But I feel that we gotta do a little better. We gotta do a little better, right? You know, women fought for equality for so long. For what? You know, OnlyFans? That's not, right? I wouldn't call that equality, right? Because at the end of the day, they benefit the most out of it. And not that it matters to me. It's none of my business. But, you know, it's just, I don't know. You know what? At the end of the day, to me, it is their body. Again, it is their body. They choose what to do with it. But I feel that we should start, you know, setting the bar a little higher, right? A little higher for each other. But that's whatever.
They blurred the lines dividing communism and democracy. In 2021, we paint the patriots as Nazis. The men playing women's sports get trophies for winning. Like, great, let's celebrate a man for beating some women. If you're black, you're like...
Oh my God, bro. Yo, that's another subject. I'm sorry, guys. I told you that I'm going to be analyzing the lyrics pretty well here. You know, this is a reaction, but at the same time, I really want to analyze what he's saying. Yes. Bro, I am all for gay rights, you know, trans rights, you know, that's just human rights at the end of the day. But you cannot, bro, we cannot let a trans guy play in a women's sport and just destroy, because that is hurting. At the end of the day, that is hurting women's sports. That's hurting women's sports. It's hurting it, and it's going to destroy it at the end of the day. It's going to be a whole team full of trans men, and that's going to be the champion team right there. If that ever happens, I will bet my absolute every penny that I have on that team, right? Just because that would be a quick, easy double up. Come on, man. We can't allow that. It's hurting women's right, and we can't. Either A, the trans, we make a whole separate team, right? A whole different division for trans people. That's what I would say in that point, to be honest.
Life matters, you're supposed to embrace it. If you're rich or you're smart, then you're probably Asian. If you're gay, then you're brave. All of that I'm okay with. But if you're white, the stereotype is you are a racist. Blaming capitalism like that's the reason things are tough. While you tweet from an iPhone and sip on a Starbucks. You're supporting what you stand against, you don't think you are, but a Percocet addict don't donate money to pharma. Damn dog, we're all afraid to speak the truth. And the more afraid we get, the more we hate the ones who do. You're ashamed to be American? Okay, that's cool. Cause honestly, we are all ashamed of you too. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Even some of this business are supporting the very thing that you are against, and when you buy their product, you technically are supporting those things, right? So yeah, he's right about what he says on that point. Gosh, some of the subjects are like really hard to touch on, right? But it's like it's got to be talked about. It's got to be talked about because then there will never be progress. There will never be a way to move forward where everybody can feel more accepted, more comfortable in their positions.
Y'all are so fake. Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more.
What's this girl? I've never seen her. Well, he typically never really brings anyone in their videos, so I'm surprised he brought this young lady along.
We can all get along, but there's no stopping. Ay, everybody's wrong, that's a real problem. Ay, they don't want to hear it, but they still talking. Ay, soon enough, we running out of options. Ay, this ain't gonna end till it's in the coffin. Ay, we ain't gonna be friends till we try to squash it. Ay, I don't know how we can make amends or we drop it. Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid.
Y'all are so
Snowflakes melt when it's hot, kid. Yeah, it's true. I just, the subject again. If he's talking about like, when you talk about the subjects, snowflakes melt, right? When you bring the heat type of thing. But it feels like, again, you got to talk about the subjects because otherwise we'll never settle it, I guess.
Oh no, the forecast said that there'd be snowflakes. Whoa, you can make us see it your way. No way, gasoline and propane, more flames. Oh no, no more snowflakes.
It's crazy because they usually built the whole entire video from Nova usually directs it and stuff, and it's pretty. They're a really good couple that work together really hard, and hey, they're making things happen, so it's really good. Yeah, that was definitely a video that I think it would definitely. There's gonna be quite a few people that are gonna find it offensive. All right. That was Tom Macdonald, Snowflakes. Again, that is he makes songs that are typically in a spectrum of like people disagree with, right? He talks about sensitive subjects that are around the internet currently, and well, that's just how it is. And again, I think it's very important to talk about the subjects. Everybody has their own opinion, and I would love to hear yours. Now in the comment section, I will be reading and pretty much replying to everybody that comments on the video. Okay, but guys, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for all the love. But if you guys want to keep in touch with your boy, you can find me on Instagram right here, or you can hit me up on Twitter right here. Other than that, guys, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you, and as always, stay gifted, stay true. Peace.
Perfect.